y'all, Allison here. So tonight I thought I would share what I'm making for dinner. It's going to be so simple and so easy. I'm gonna make some chicken curry. So I have two cutting boards, one for my veggies and then one for my chicken. So I'm going to use some onions and some carrots and celery and then some potatoes. I'll show you that here in a sec. Anyhow, so these were some leftover onions that I had from my other meal that I made. So I'm just gonna kind of chop these up a little bit. Probably not too much because, you know, in the curry we do want some pieces, you know, so about like that, you know, because they're already cut pretty thin. So I'm gonna chop some of these up. I'm not gonna use all of them. Well, yeah, I probably won't use all of them because that's still quite a bit. But yeah, so how are y'all doing? Are you enjoying this wonderful, what is today? I think today is Tuesday. Yay, so you know what that means? Payday tomorrow. I'm excited because I got some things that I want to get for sure. When I do get them, oops, bump y'all. When I do get them, then I'll do a video. But I'm making quite a large batch because this is going to be for leftovers and then for my husband's lunch tomorrow. So now, if you're going to make a small one, then obviously you're not going to want this much. You might want to use like a small or a medium onion. This was, I believe, I don't know, I think this was probably 2 onions because, like I said, from my other meal that I did, I grilled some onions for our dinner, and then I've even used some since then for gravy that I've made. But yeah, so just gonna knock this out and when I come back, I'm not going to sit here and chop all this up in front of y'all, so I'll come back when I'm doing one of the other veggies, so I'll be right back. Oh, you still did alright. Okay, so I'm going to do some carrots. Micaiah, come wash these for me, please. Have her go wash these. Go wash those for Mama, please. Thank you. We'll get those out of the way. Normally I like to add, mushrooms, but don't have any, so alright. Pull some of these off. Get this added and washed. So we're gonna add some celery. I don't know. Honestly, this is what I love about this is you can add as much or as little of the veggies. Now I like a lot of veggies, so I do put quite a bit in mine. But that's what's great about this recipe is you can put as many or as little as you want in in your recipe. So I love it. Alright, so I'm just gonna peel these carrots and then wash those for me too when you're done, please. Thank you. So yeah, now I don't throw my peelings away. I do put them in a baggie and I freeze them to put in, so when I make my stocks, and if I have enough already like in the freezer, then what I'll do is I'll put it in my compost that I have out back. I have it in a bin because, you know, this isn't my property. But, yeah. Will you grab me that baggie back? Sorry. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Okay, I'll get me a new baggie. Anyhow, so, like I said, just as however many carrots and or whatever veggies you want. Like, I've even put broccoli and squash in my curry. Tonight we're just gonna keep it simple with what I have. So, yeah. Alright, let me take care of this and I will be right back. Okay, so got that taken care of. Oops, no, you're fine, thank you. So, just gonna cut the ends off. And grab me baggie, and then I just put that in there because don't waste those ends. If you're gonna make stock, you can throw those ends in there too. You know, or if you garden and you've got yourself a compost, then you can add that to it as well. But I didn't get that one peeled. Oops, sorry if I bumped you out. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, there we go. Ah, crazy, crazy, crazy. Alright. But yeah, like I said, you know, like, even my potato peels, I will save those. Now, I don't put those in my stock, but I do save those and put them in my compost. So, but all of this can go in my stock. Same with the ends of my celery. That will go in here as well. So, I just like to kind of cut them on, let me see if I can't bring the Alli in just a little closer. Oops, maybe that was too close. There we go. But I just kind of cut them on an angle, about, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch or so. Because you don't want them to cook too quick, but you want them to kind of cook about the same of with the what do you call it, the potatoes. So that's just what I do, just like that. And I'll do the same with the rest of these. Let me show you the celery. So celery I peel as well. I mean, you don't have to. Let's probably back out. You don't have to peel.
Hold on.
Thank you, baby. You don't have to peel the celery. I like to. But especially if I'm gonna feed my birds the celery, then I will do it. You're gonna, when I'm done here, you're gonna go make a video for your channel?
I don't have stuff to do. Though.
Yes, you do. You have lots of things you can do. You can read one of your stories. Alright, so with my celery, I do, huh? You what?
I want to say something.
You what?
I want to say something.
Okay, hold on. So with my celery, I just cut the ends off. Alright. And then these I do like to cut a little bigger because they do, oops, oh well, that one's fine. More like that, more like this size. Because they will, and these ones won't, my celery won't get put in till closer to the end because I don't like them completely mushy. So she wants to say something.
And if you're an adult, feel free to drag your kids into helping you.
Yes, there you go. Get your kid to help y'all out in cooking.
Even if they don't like it. Force them to.
Hey, you like to help me once in a while.
I know.
Alright, so I'm going to finish these carrots and the celery, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so I don't know if I'm going to use all of these potatoes, but I just washed some. These are the golden potatoes, so I am not going to peel them. Okay, but these I do cut just a little bit smaller. One, because, I don't like it too big, but also so it's a lot quicker to cook. So, I don't know, about like that. About a ½ inch or so. So anyhow, let me know if y'all even like my cooking videos. Because if you don't, I don't need to make them anymore. Let me know down below if y'all even enjoy it or not. I don't know. But yeah, I enjoy it. I don't do it very often. As much as I'd like to, I don't know. I forget by the time I've already started cooking, So let me see if I can bring in just a little bit more. But yeah, so I totally forget, and then my cooking's already done. I'm like, well, okay, I'll do it next time. Yeah, I don't know. I forget. Oops, cut that one a little bit small. So, yeah, that's all I do. I just cut the eyes away, or if there's any bad spots. Now if I was doing like russet potatoes or something, I would definitely, what do you call it, peel it. But since these are the golden potatoes, even if these were red potatoes, I just don't see the need. And all your vitamins and all your good stuff is inside the peelings anyhow, so don't get rid of the peels if you possibly can. I know, like when I bake, I'll rub some butter with the potatoes, and then I'll do some salt on it, and then I'll wrap it in some tin foil, and boy, that gives you some really good baked potatoes. I've even put seasoning on, not just salt and pepper, but I've also put, some, I can't think of what it's called. It's like a seasonal or something like that, but that's really good. And then when I barbecue them, oh, that is so good. That does take a little bit more time when you barbecue the potatoes, but oh man, is it good when you barbecue a potato. It is really, really good. Well, anything barbecued is so much better. I'm just saying, So I think that'll probably be all I put in. So I did probably 2 mediums maybe. I don't know. You've seen the potatoes, and then a couple small ones. So I'm not gonna do these 2 because I think that is plenty. So I'm gonna get this out of the way, and then get the chicken over here and get it chopped up. So I'll be back when I get to the chicken. Okay, so I've just got some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. There's no antibiotics. They're all fed vegetarian diets. I'm not really sure what that is, but never fed animal byproducts, and they were caged free. I know some people don't care, and it was a good price. I mean, this is, how many pounds is this? 3 pounds for $10. I mean, that's pretty good, especially for being non-antibiotic and cage-free. Let me put this over here to the side. So I got the thighs, like I said, and then what I like to do is cut more of this fat away. I mean, as much as I can, you know, like things like this, I will cut off. And then I just kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, rough chop it into bite-sized pieces. Usually I use breast, but I don't know, this time I decided to get what do you call it, some thighs. Don't know why. It was just the mood I was in when I was at the store, I guess. But so yep, I just rough chop it like that. Like I said, I have separate cutting boards for my meats. I don't know if that really matters to some people, but for me, you know, just works better, you know. But yeah. Now, if you want to make this smaller, like I said, I'm making enough so that well, I want to be able to freeze some. And then I want enough for my husband's lunch, and then for dinner tomorrow, because it's payday and we've got things to do. So I want to be able to just come home and, you know, reheat some dinner. You know, I'll probably fry up the leftover rice, you know, and then heat this gravy up and then pour it over the rice. Oh, that would be that. Over the fried rice. That would actually be really good, yeah? I don't know, what do y'all think? You have to let me know down below what y'all think. And what's your favorite food? Like, do you have a specific type of food that you like more than the other? Like me, I can do, my favorite is seafood, but I love all kinds of foods, Italian, Mexican, Spanish, whatever you want to call it. And of course, you know, good old American barbecue, you know. That's what I was raised with, meat and potatoes, you know. And then I met my husband and learned how to make kimchi and chicken killigrean, and a whole bunch of other foods that I had never had growing up, and I absolutely just love it. It is so good. But yeah, so let me know down below what your guys' favorite foods are. I mean, like I said, I don't really have a specific food because I like all foods, but you know, I mean, some people have a specific type of food that they like more than others. So, you know, like my daughter, like her favorite is, well, pizza, of course, you know. She actually wanted this for dinner tonight, so actually I think last week she wanted it, but making it tonight because she's been asking me for the curry. Now normally I make my own curry gravy, but tonight I'm just gonna do something quick and simple, and I'll show you what I get and, you know, what I do. I also use pork. I don't just use chicken, but tonight I'm doing chicken. I've also used shrimp in my curries. My husband's not a big fish eater, so I don't cook too much fish because of that. But anyhow, I'm gonna finish cutting all of this up, and when I get it all done and get ready to start cooking, I will be back. Okay, so I've got my pan. I'm just gonna turn up the heat just a little bit, probably about medium high, right around there. And then I've just got some plain vegetable oil. So I'm gonna pour, I don't know, just maybe a couple tablespoons, maybe only a tablespoon of vegetable oil. Now, I was raised, I don't know what you call it, like old country style, where y'all just add a little of this and a little of that, and you know. So I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to add my onions. It's getting warm already. Maybe turn that down just a little bit. And I want to get these, I don't want them brown, but get them, I don't know, what do you call it, like translucent. And then I'll add my, what do you call it, my carrots, because I want to add them next. Actually, I could probably just put the carrots in with, but I don't know. I do it backwards, I guess. I don't know. I should have put the carrots in first. Ooh, that's still too high. Let me turn that down some more. There we go. Anyhow, I put the carrots on top of my onions, so it's making it difficult to do. I should have done my carrots first and then my onions. You know what I mean? Alright, let me get this situated. Hold on. Okay, so got my onions in here. I'm going to let them cook for a couple minutes. I'm going to add some pepper. I just cracked black pepper, excuse me. This is, what is this called? I believe it's the Chef's Choice or something like that. It's got black and pink and white and green pepper in there. And then I just have some Himalayan pink salt. I'm going to add just a little bit of that. And then, like I said, I'm going to let it cook down just for a minute, just until it gets translucent. And then I'll add my carrots and my potatoes, and then I'll add the water to it, and then cover it for a little bit, just so that the carrots and the potatoes, what do you call it, soften up a little bit. But the carrots I'm not going to put in quite. Actually, I think I'm going to hold off on the carrots too. Well, no, because my potatoes are pretty small, so. Alright. Those are cooked, so we're going to add the carrots. And we're going to fry these up just for a few minutes. And then, like I said, I'll add the potatoes and the water. Okay, so when I get ready to put the potatoes in and the water, I will be right back. Okay? Okay, I'm sorry about that. I forgot to push record, but I put 4 cups of water inside here, and then if I can get it, maybe without dumping it. Okay, I'm gonna put the potatoes in here and then cover them up. I am such an idiot. We've got the wrong curry, but we're gonna try it and see. So I'm gonna have to strain this when it's done cooking. So I will definitely let y'all know how it turns out and if we even like it or whatever, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so gonna add my potatoes slowly. You know what my mama used to do when she would make anything with potatoes? She'd be like, Allison, and I said, yes, mama, and she would give me like a potato to sit and snack on, peeled, of course, but and I loved it. My daughter loves that too. But okay, so I'm gonna turn this heat up to high so that we can boil this. Okay, get it going, and then I'll take the lid off a little bit and let it boil until everything is tender, and then I'm gonna add excuse me, I'm not going to add this yet. I'm going to strain it, and then I'm going to add the chicken and get that cooked. And then we'll add the celery. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Okay, we will get to that point here in just a few minutes. Okay, so I'm back. I just barely added in the celery because everything else is almost done. So, oh my gosh, we are so disappointed. This is not the original curry. In fact, I don't even know if I'm even going to use this because it looks like it's got vegetables in with it. So, I am going to make my own curry. I use the S&B Oriental curry powder. I mean, I've got the others too, but this is the one that I like to use. Jay, will you grab me a knife or something to open this up? And then I'm going to cook the chicken separate because I don't want the oil from the chicken to be in here. So I will show you what I do with that. And then once it's done, then I'll add the chicken to the sauce. My husband made some rice, so yay. I didn't have to make that. Thank you, baby. So, like I said, I don't measure. I just kind of add until, I think it's good. You know, and then of course, I mean, I'll taste it and see if I need to add more. I can actually turn this down now. Now I just want it to simmer since everything's already cooked. I need to learn that when I record my cooking to start much earlier than when I would normally cook, because normally this only takes, I don't know, maybe half hour, you know. So, alright, I'm gonna give it a try, see if I got enough. I could use just a little bit more. A little spicy. Alright, I think that is plenty. And then I'm just gonna use I don't know what you call it, but the cornstarch. I'm just gonna make a slurry with that and pour it in. So when I get that ready to pour in, I will be right back. Okay, so I've got my slurry. It's just equal parts water and equal parts cornstarch. So I'm just gonna slowly pour it. I like to pour it over whatever I'm using. I'm using a spatula. And if you notice, when I cook, I will never ever use metal. I hate the sound of metal against other metal. Oh, I cannot stand that. Okay, I think that is enough, because I still want some. I might just add that. You know what? Let's just add it. I've already got it here. I've got the box open. Why not, right? Now I can review it and say if I liked it or not. I don't know. Ew, that does not look good. I don't want to tell you what I think that looks like. Oh no. Tell you what, I will definitely be more cautious about what it is I'm buying and not just say, oh, curry, and grab it, you know. Because I usually do the cubes. But, I don't know. We'll see. It looks alright. I'll probably add a little bit more water because I still got the chicken to add, and I do want a little more sauce. So let me move this off to the side and get the chicken going, and I'll be right back. Okay, so since I cut most of the fat off, I do want to add just a little bit of oil. I don't know. However much you want to call that measured, maybe a tablespoon, maybe, actually I think it's probably even a little less than a tablespoon, I don't know. A spatula. Kind of let this get heated up. And then let me grab my gloves. I don't know about y'all, but when I cook, I like to wear gloves, especially when I'm touching raw meat. I like to wear gloves. So, alright. So let's go ahead and, good, nice and hot. Add this chicken, get it fried up, so that we can add it to our curry. I will, I'm not going to salt. Well, I might put a little bit of salt, but I'm not going to put much, because that curry does have salt in it, and I did, remember, I salted yeah, what did I salt? The onions. So probably just a little bit of salt. I might, you know, but not a lot. But I definitely want to put some pepper on here. Let's spread this out a little bit. Alright, let me get rid of that. And let's pepper. Oops, all blurry. Oh, hold on. Gosh, I don't know what happened. All blurry. Okay, so I got the chicken in. Gonna just put a little bit of pepper. And then, like I said, not a lot. Just about like that. I don't know, not even an eighth of a teaspoon. So give it a stir, and then I will let this fry up until it's fully cooked. And I will be back when I get the meat done and ready to put it in the sauce. And then we will go from there. Okay? Alright, be right back. Okay, so chicken's done and I just added it here. I'm gonna let this come back up to a heat. I did add 2 more cups of water. So I'm going to add just a little bit more once it comes back up to heat of my little slurry. And then once that's done, then the next thing you'll see is when it's all plated and ready to eat. So easy peasy. Even making it from scratch just like I did. I really do. I hope adding that pouch didn't kill the flavor. But we will see, and I will test it out and let y'all know. So, like I said, next time you'll see me, I'll have it plated and we'll give it a try. Okay, everybody, here we go. We're going to hear the first, if it's good or not.
Looks like you always make it.
Yeah. How about you, Daddy?
Love it.
You love it?
Mm-hmm. Hot, hot.
Good. Very
Yeah.
good. Very, very good.
I have a feeling it's going to be super spicy.
It's not
Well,
that spicy.
yeah.
Well, it might be for you, but for me it's not.
I was going to say, because, you know, for them, super spicy isn't, you know, for me, you know, like something super spicy isn't spicy to them. Alright, so let's get.
She can't handle spicy stuff at all.
No, I can't handle too much spicy, so. Alright, let me try this. Ooh, hot. Okay, yep. That was really good. Next time, I definitely won't buy that pouch, so didn't really care for that pouch. But it's still really good. You should give it a try.
And if you want, you can put Tabasco in it, like me, if you want more hot stuff. But try a bite without Tabasco and then put it in, see how you like the difference.
Yeah, because this is more of a medium, mild to medium
And
spice.
splattered the
And they like their food really spicy. Anyhow, so
We
I
love
hope
our
y'all
spicy.
enjoyed this meal tutorial. I don't know if you call it a
Making
tutorial,
curry
but
tutorial.
yeah, how I make curry. So let me know down below if y'all are gonna try it, or if you did try it, and if you
Make-
liked it.
make sure to write your stuff down. Unlike my mom here, she doesn't write it down, so she forgets.
No. I just add a little of this and a little of that. Anyhow, alright, I will let y'all go. We're going to finish eating dinner because it's kind of late. So I will see y'all next time. Until then, love y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.